I know it's a similar song. Got flagged for freaking copyright the last time I used um, a different song, so I'm probably going to use the same song until they, kill my freaking video for that. There's nothing more annoying than making an entire video and then having to go and remake it because your song was freaking flagged for copyright issues. Guys, I'm not trying to sell anything here. Just trying to give people stuff to watch. That's all. That's all. I hope you're all doing well. Cheers. This is your weekly 10 shows to watch. I mean, it's not shows that you probably haven't seen, maybe, but maybe worth a relook, or maybe you forgot that you liked that show and you want to rewatch it, or maybe you don't like the show at all. Who cares? Whatever. I'm just throwing you 10 freaking possibilities, and maybe you can get through the week. And doesn't it seem like, wow, this is the third video, so I started doing this 3 weeks ago. Doesn't that seem like 5 million freaking years ago? Anyway, these videos, I'm going to jump right into the list and I'm going to run through it real quick. But I just want to let you know, these videos are my attempt to do something positive because you gotta try to help out if you can. That's what, why I keep on playing people's requests when, as far as the, my guitar videos are concerned. That's been fun. I've been learning some new songs and stuff. I didn't realize so many people wanted to hear me sing stuff. I don't really consider myself a great vocalist. It's just, I'm a background vocalist at best. But you know what? During these times, quarantine music doesn't have to be perfect, does it? No, it doesn't. But anyway, let's get to this list. All right, show called The Good Wife. There's 7th season. Juliana Margulies, very good. I know I said her last name wrong. Sorry, Juliana. That's on Hulu. If you don't know about that show and you haven't watched that show, I wouldn't say it's for kids. I'd say The Good Wife is, the kids could watch it, but I think they're going to be probably bored with it, But other than that, I think it's a great show. I really enjoyed watching that one. And if you like that, on CBS All Access, which not everybody has, is The Good Fight. And that's a pretty good series, too. If you're going to watch The Good Wife, watch The Good Wife, and then watch The Good Fight if you have CBS All Access. Otherwise, find your piratey ways of doing it, Also on Hulu is 30 Rock, hilarious show, at least up until season 5, but those first seasons are pretty damn good. While we're on the comedy bit, on Hulu and Netflix is Parks and Recreation. You may watch the first season of Parks and Recreation and be like, I don't know. I didn't really personally start caring for the show until about season 3. That's when they really hit their stride. They switched up the cast a little bit, got rid of some of the dead weight, and it really started gelling after that. And then I was addicted to it. I loved Parks and Rec. Hilarious show. You probably already know about Ozark. Parks and Recs, by the way, you can watch with your kids. That's fine. 30 Rock, maybe watch an episode or two and see what you think. Maybe though, maybe. Parks and Rec, yeah, definitely. I think so. That's PG-13 humor all the way. Ozark, not for kids. That's on Netflix. Everybody knows about it. I've only seen the first season, but it was really good, and I anticipate watching 2 and 3 at some point. I just haven't gotten, gotten around to watching all the crap that I watch, So I'm still knee deep in the stuff that I'm digging right now. Which I think I've already posted on another video, so I don't need to tell you what I'm watching. Ozark, I already did. The Originals. I'm not going to fully endorse The Originals. It's on Netflix. It's a spin-off of The Vampire Diaries. And what I usually do is watch The Vampire Diaries until the original spin-off of it. And then I follow that show, and I hardly ever watch The Vampire Diaries again. I think the main reason I like the show is because it's set in New Orleans, and they show a lot of really cool scenery. You know what? I believe I've said this already. Yep. I said The Originals on another one. Sorry. It's going to happen. These dates are bleeding into each other. I'm going to forget. I forgot to review the pictures that I took of the list. All right. I'm going to say Handmaid's Tale. By the way, The Originals and The Vampire Diaries. It's a coin flip as to whether or not that's safe enough for 12-year-olds. I don't know. It's not exactly kid-friendly, but probably not. I would venture on the side of not. Handmaid's Tale, not for kids. And also, I don't think very good for binging. The Handmaid's Tale, I think, is better taken in small doses because it's such a grim tale. You know, it's a very dark world, and I think that I've tried binge watching it in the past, and after like 4 hours, I'm just like, oh God, life is horrible. I can't do that to myself. Can't put myself into that gloom and doom frame of mind. You know, I can't be full time. I can't be full time with doom and gloom. You know, it's a part time thing for me. You know, Jack Ryan, might have already said that one too. That's on Prime. That's on Amazon Prime. Handmaid's Tale is on Hulu. Another one that's on Prime is The Man in the High Castle. Much like The Handmaid's Tale, The Man in the High Castle is pretty grim tale too. So that's probably taken in small doses. The Newsroom is on Prime, Amazon Prime. That's also on HBO Go. I'd say that's good enough for everybody, but I think that the interest level of kids is not going to be there for the Newsroom. But I really enjoyed that show a lot. It's only 3 seasons on it. It's a quick hit. My biggest complaint about the Newsroom is there just wasn't enough episodes. When it ended, I was like, oh, I want more. Oh, I want more. So that's my biggest complaint about the Newsroom. Other than that, the writing is spectacular. And True Blood is my last one. That is on HBO Go or some shit like that. It's on HBO. It's on HBO. Not for kids. Not for kids. And that's my list of the week, folks. I hope you're all staying safe and try to, do the best that you possibly can to stay positive. That's all I can do. You look on the light. There's never been a more important time to look on the bright side. Let me put it that way, because it's really, really easy to just get sucked in that ditch of negative thinking. Anyway, next week's list is going to be horrible because I'm really starting to drag the bottom, like the catfish food at the bottom of the tank. Yeah, I'm starting to get down to it. So I might have to actually just end. If I can't come up with 10, I'm not making another video. Let me put it that way. So there's 3 videos. Go back and look at them. If those are my suggestions. If you have suggestions, I would love to hear them. I absolutely would love to hear your suggestions on what shows to watch. I'm starting to run dry on all the things that I've watched and rewatched and rewatched and watched and watched and rewatched. And I'm not watching the Tiger thing, okay? I'm sorry, it's just not my thing. More power to you if you're into that stuff, but I'm just not. I know already, based off of descriptions that I've heard, that's just not going to be my cup of tea. Anyway, do something good for yourself. Do something good for somebody else. Love you all. Peace.